right now. Yeah, I went to bed early. I got enough sleep. My body's just exhausted. I think my CNS is kind of like a little fried. I don't know. I have to think about what I'm going to need to do to maybe better take care of myself, but I also think that I think it's two things. I think it's me not taking care of myself 100%, but I also think it's the fact that my body's just fried from lifting, and I have some nagging injuries too. Not injuries, but like pain, I guess. I don't know. So we gotta do. Alright. All the money stashes and free Lucy. We probably should start at the beginning of this place and just go from there. Alright, let's start at the start. I'm gonna eat my food later. I have some clam chowder. A little bit of oatmeal too. We're gonna start here. We're gonna start here and we're just gonna go from here. And we're gonna just go. So I'll just probably just talking as much as I can because kind of boring just in general for gameplay. But I'm not gonna lie, like I'm pretty tired, so I'll do my best. I got about I got about 8 hours or so, yeah. But I think I just need to catch up on sleep too, as well. It's another huge thing. Catching up on sleep. Yeah, the lifts, dude. I haven't felt like this for a good minute, to be honest. I've not felt like this for a good minute. Oh, sure. Oh, okay, or not. There we go. Any switches? It's a very interesting fan mission. It's good. Just different with like no monsters. I guess minimal. There's been like 2 things that have been hostile, I think, as a whole. Yeah, I think so. Come on. Just trying to get at least a little bit more proper sitting. I stayed at the gym probably like an hour or so after I got done with my workout, and all I did was just stretching and recovery work on my shoulder. Because my shoulders are tight. I'm pretty sure I fixed my shoulders. I fixed my bench press problem. But that's just gonna take time, so it's whatever at this point. Check thoroughly. Make sure I check thoroughly here. Because you never know where these things are going to be. So we have to find a key and the rest of the money. I think we've grabbed at least 4 or 5. So we're just going to take our time with this. But yeah. So this week's deload week for lifting. Next week might be another recovery week, depending on how I feel, because I'm already feeling like shit. It's been the first day. Like, it does not feel good. So I'm just trying to get more sleep. Try to get some more sleep in. Maybe more calories too as well. I've been researching protein, because I think I said earlier previously that I was going to get my protein tested, this and that. Well, there's actually protein that's been tested, and it's been pretty good, and it's actually about as cheap as the one I have now. So I'll probably buy that next time. There's a few companies. Actually, it was just basically someone did research and posted it. So that's cool. So basically we're gonna do that. Don't have to get it tested and spend more money off of random shit I don't need to spend money on. Okay. We're gonna try to go through each of the rooms as thoroughly as possible, I guess. If I go through this whole mansion, or this whole castle, and I don't find anything else, then I guess I'm gonna have to just basically look it up. So I don't want to spend a million years on one fan mission. I just want to give it a good old effort, you know, really good effort. I think, you know, there's times where I've searched for like, you know, I don't know how long, but I would say at least a couple of hours to several hours on certain things, and I haven't found shit. I think at that point it's reasonable for me to be like, you know what, it's time to look this up. Not that I can't find it. I don't think it's about that at all. It's more about just time efficiency with stuff. I think it's more about time efficiency. Because I've always never to look anything up, ever. It'd be taking me so much longer. So much longer. Because there's some stuff that's been hidden pretty well. Not just in this fan mission, but just in fan missions in general. The fuck is this heavy chair? This went in here, I know that. Oh, that's right, it was blocking the door. Okay, yeah, I remember that now. I was like, there has to be a reason for this here. Yeah, well, it was. That door was being blocked. Okay, I'm going in here. I may just play this for like an hour, then try to get some more rest before I have to pick my brother's dad up. Because I'll be honest, I'm pretty pooped. I want to get a little bit of this in though. But honestly, like, I feel like as I started streaming, that's when I kind of got more tired. It's all good though. I'm feeling better, overall. Plus, I need to eat food too. Okay, so we go over here. We are going to fucking search this place really well. Okay. I want to do Bleak Sword when I actually feel like I have the energy to. I'm just playing fan missions because most of them are pretty chill, relaxing. I put a lot of time in it. I've said it before, like, when you play like a game you've known for a long time, you don't have to put much energy or effort into it, usually, normally. But once you play, you know, a game that's completely new, you have to use a little more brain power, and right now, like, yeah, that ain't happening. That is not happening. So that's why I'm doing this. But I've been having fun binging Thief, to be honest, too, as well. Like, it's been pretty fun. That's just because I wanted to do it, because I haven't played it for a while. Been meaning to do it. To play some fan missions. But... yeah. Been meaning to play fan missions. I think I checked... Uh-oh. We should probably save here before anything bad happens. Like I get stuck. Honestly, the music is pretty good. Like the ambience, the music, the place itself. I'm not sure if this is exactly like the other one though or not. I can't remember. I do remember playing Dracula. A little bit. Excuse me. But I think there are probably some changes, but I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Uh-oh. Alright. I think it's safe to say I've explored most of this pretty thoroughly. My problem is I feel like I'm never exploring things good enough. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, did we check in here? Good. I'm just expecting, like, a switch to be in a really, well-hidden spot. Yeah, and since I'm more tired right now too as well, I'm gonna be very mindful of not being like, because I feel like when I get like this, like really tired, because my CNS is fried from lifting for sure, and I feel like, what's up, Z? How's it going? How's life? When my CNS is fried like this, and I feel like I'm just like exhausted, I tend to get a little bit more irritable, so I'm gonna be mindful of that. I'm chilling right now, which is good. Probably one reason why I decided to play a Thief fan mission as opposed to anything else. Okay. Damn, dude. Yeah, my elbows are sore. It's always it's the fucking it's so funny because the only thing that's actually getting me injured at this point is squatting, and it's not even hurting my lower body. It's hurting my upper body. My elbows and my fucking right shoulder. I think my left shoulder a little bit too as well because I don't have that mobility yet to do low bar squatting with heavier weight. Be paused for 30 seconds. All right. You know what's funny is what's up, Emmanuel? Before I actually do the whole positive thing for 30 seconds, the crazy part is I got that like from when I was raging. When I'm kind of normal like this, I'm not quite sure how to be positive for 30 seconds. Like, I guess I just talk about positivity things, like what I'm thankful for and all that other stuff, I guess. I don't know. What I like, I guess. I don't know. It feels weird to be honest, but I'm kind of glad it's a redeem, I guess. Yeah, we're searching pretty good. We've searched over here. So positive for 30 seconds, okay. Honestly, this fan mission's really good. I like it a lot. It's very unique. I'm having a blast just playing fan missions in general. Even though some of them like make me upset, it's more of like it's not even the fan mission itself. It's more of like just me. It's these fan missions are good. Even playing Bleak Sword and all that other stuff has been really fun. It's been pretty good. So I'm happy that I'm chilling, relaxing, having fun, not getting as tilted as I used to be. I don't know. I'm not sure that's 30 seconds or not. I'm not even sure if that's completely being positive or not, to be honest. So, but yeah, no, I'm thankful that I'm able to do all this stuff though, because I mean, honestly, I think half the world doesn't have internet or something like that, or a third of the world doesn't have internet. So the fact that I'm able to do this stuff is good. But also at the same time, I'm not gonna lie, I need to detox from this shit every once in a while. Like I should probably be detoxing from this. We all should actually. So yeah. I think that's positive. Right? I don't know. But yeah, thankful for the clam chowder I'm about to eat in a second too. I appreciate it, see? Fun late October for yeah. I have other games. I'm like I said before, I'm just I'm not gonna say it a ton, but I'm exhausted. My workouts are exhausting me. I think probably like the what else is it? Oh, probably should go up there actually. All right, let's save here. The workouts are exhausting me, so my nervous system kind of is taxed. But also, I could be taking better care of myself on a serious note, and I think that's part of the issue too as well. But I got a lot of sleep last night. I just need to keep on calories and keep on getting good sleep, and we'll be fine. Because right now I'm definitely feeling, I'm not sick, but like I just feel like my nervous system is compromised with lifting, and that's going to compromise my immune system too. So... This missions are really well done. Looks really nice too. Damn it. There was gold there, but it wasn't the fucking one I was thinking of. I was thinking it was like the secret purse. Where's the purse? Where's the leak, ma'am? But yeah, I've actually noticed too, when I really get angry on games, obviously there's the aspect of, you know, I feel like there's either like things are completely unfair, right? Like I've talked about it before, or maybe I'm just bad at the game. But I'm trying to eat well recently to boost your mood. Yeah, dude, there's so many fucking things you can do. Hey, Willow, how's it going? Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. We're just chilling doing this for a little bit, so basically, we're not doing a whole lot. We're just gonna go around, kind of talk. I'm gonna try to find some stuff. There's hidden stuff in this mission. I have to find, and I actually need to find the key too as well, and I can't find that. So there's a lot of things. We gotta find a few different things. So hope you had a good stream. Hope Star Stable was good. But there's two things I'm gonna talk about. The first thing I'll talk about is what Emmanuel brought up. I can't even fucking talk. There is so much swimming through my mind right now because I want to talk about several different things. All right, Emmanuel. There's I was gonna go off of your thing. There is so many things you can do to boost your mental state. Having a clean room, having an organized room, having like just, you know, clean bed sheets, having, I don't know, like eating right, going out for walks. There's people don't realize how crucial some of the shit is to actual mental health. It's insane. Just the very basic shit is crucial. So that's one topic I was gonna go off of. The other topic I was talking about that I want to go off of. You cannot stay, gotta raid and run. No, that's fine. That's fine. That's understandable. Okay. Thank you for the lurk. Appreciate it. You take care. And welcome in. We're just talking about a bunch of random stuff. The other thing I was talking about was basically I obviously get pissed off when it's like unfair or too hard, and I'm impatient some of the times to get better, because I want to kind of get stuff done now. So it's obviously my fault. But also, I think there's a factor of, like, I feel like when I get fucked by a game, like I said, unfair or basically too hard, or get the feeling of maybe not good enough or something like that when I rage. But the other thing I was going to bring up, too, as well, is there are certain games that I might, like, kind of get a little frustrated with or upset with, as in, like, it almost maybe triggers me in another way. Like, I think I've talked a little bit about it before, where there might be something, like, kind of, like, you know, very shock content, like, you know, I don't know, like Limbo kind of took me off guard. I don't want to say too much of that if someone hasn't played it, but with Limbo, the very first death that you have in Limbo is pretty gruesome, and you play a child, and so for me that kind of triggered me a little bit. And there's certain triggers that I have. Well, does that mean that's going to trigger me all the time? No, it just means I didn't know that was going to happen to me. There are certain things that might trigger me that I don't know about until it happens, right? So that's a thing too as well. So when it does happen, you're like, all right, well, now we either keep playing it, or we stop playing it. For me, I'm stubborn. I like to finish games off, even if I fucking really hate the game. I want to try to finish it off. So, so for me, that was a trigger. Another trigger, as well, is going to be like I can handle like gruesome stuff, but when it's really really detailed, there's a certain point where I can't take too much of it. And so that's kind of a trigger as well. And I think that's another thing too. So when I play really kind of fucked up games, that's another one. Time of the vacuum. Yeah, exactly. Cleanliness is good for mental health. There's a lot of things that are good for mental health. There's a lot of things you can do, like small little things. And I've noticed it too because I've done stuff recently where I'm just like, oh, this feels different, or this feels better. Like, it's a lot of stuff. And it's interesting because, like, yeah, it's very interesting. It's very interesting. Really? We all have our own triggers. We all have our own triggers. And that's the thing is, like, you know, something that might trigger somebody might not trigger another person, right? You never really know. You really, really don't know. And sometimes we don't even know our own triggers until it pops up. But it's funny, because it's like, yeah, I mean, it is what it is there. And I'm doing, like I said, I'm doing my best, because I know, like, I've gotten pretty toxic in the past, and I've gotten pretty angry in general. As of recently, I've made progress, but I feel like the progress has been just more consistently not like that than like that. There's a few games I played where I haven't reverted fully back to what I was, but it's definitely wasn't good. So that's what I would say. But I think everybody has their own triggers. Yeah. Like when someone has like a overreaction to something, that's basically triggering. And it's funny as hell because like I feel like I'm kind of like smart in a sense to where like I've talked about it a while back where there's like a level of normal ranges of emotion for a specific event that happens, and if it lies outside there, I've said, oh, you probably have to think about what's going on. But I never realized that the outside norm of those emotions is a trigger, basically, type thing. I never really thought about that. I started reading and watching more stuff recently on just psychology and stuff, trying to understand myself better and why things happen, why I do what, and stuff like that. And it's interesting. But yeah, I mean, like I said, we all have our own triggers. But, you know, I think a lot of people, when they see someone having a reaction to an event that might be outside the range of emotion for norms, and even for my friends too as well, like, it didn't even realize it. I didn't even realize it, to be honest, but it comes down to people either don't realize it and they don't know how to deal with it, or it's mostly that. I was about to say they don't care, but obviously I think people they don't realize or they don't know what's going on. They're like, what the fuck is going on here? Why this and that? So, but it is what it is. But I think the world's shifting a little bit I'm hoping at least it's shifting, I'm not sure. As in, like, shifting in a better way for opening up mental health just in general and stuff like that. At least I'd hope. We'll see. I don't know. So, anyways, that's I'm just be rambling on about a bunch of stuff at this point because all we're doing is trying to like look for something. And so, like, I'll be honest, like, if I'm bullshitting doing this, like, right, like, if I'm trying to search for something, it's kind of boring. So I want to just kind of talk and ramble on about just random topics. You know, just anything. I don't even care. Just kind of just have fun with it. Just relax. You know, have fun. Oh yeah. As of recently, I've been getting a lot of astronomy stuff on my feed for Instagram. It kind of was random, to be honest, because I never really followed a whole lot of stuff. I got a few random astronomy things. I was like, oh, cool. I followed because it seemed pretty legitimate and pretty good. And now I'm getting a lot more, which is kind of cool. Excuse me, by the way. I know it happens almost like every stream, basically. Some are better than others, and I'll be mindful to mute myself if it gets too bad. Like now. Water too as well. Yeah, it's funny. I drink like 90% water or more. So yeah, and this the injury. By the way, the injury that I have on my shoulder on my right side, I let it was unchecked. I was lazy about it, just pushing through it, and it caught up to me somewhat recently. I'm like, okay, well now I got to take care of it. It wasn't crazy bad, but I knew it was there. And what happened? It got worse. Whoops. So, oh well. But yeah, so the astronomy stuff has actually been pretty cool. There's a comet that came within orbit of Earth, or like within, you know, you can, I don't say orbit, but it's visible to the naked eye. I don't know how well, but it also depends on where you are in the light pollution and stuff. But it's I think it's here at the end of the month, they said, but it was from on August 12th, and that's where they said. And then the supermoon obviously was like last week. Excuse me. And then what else is there? Yeah, I don't know. I think that's it. That's all I know for right now, until something else is posted. There's been some really cool pictures though. Like there's a photographer that took a picture of the moon, like a really detailed picture, and Saturn was right behind it, like in the background. It was really cool. I think Mars too as well. There was another one with Mars. Let's oh boy. How are we gonna do this? We gotta find. Yeah, this is gonna be a pain. So if I look through this whole I said mansion again. If I look through this whole excuse me. If I look through this whole castle and I don't find anything, I'm looking it up. At that point, I think it's understandable. Because I feel like at that point I've done my basically what I could, right? I've done what I could. Because if I want to play other fan missions and other games, which I do, like I have a lot of stuff that I want to do, I don't mind spending some time on the game, but at the same time, I'm not trying to like overinvest. It's like a balance, right? It's a balance. Like I don't want to overinvest. In my opinion, that's like, you know, it's kind of logical, in my opinion. Alright. Let's go over this way. Yeah. Because there's not really anything over here, per se. They could be inside rooms. I don't know. Why are my allergies so fucking bad right now? They got better for like a day or two, and they're like, oh, nope, fuck this guy. Let's get worse again. I'm just gonna try to drink as much water as I can. I'm gonna have food whenever. I'm pretty sure that's probably cool right now, to be honest. See how it goes. But yeah, just expect me to stream a ton. Hang on. Alright, sorry. Just expect me to stream a ton, putting off a lot of content and stuff. I have a lot of Thief content, which is cool now to put out, so I can kind of like even it out with everything else. I just put out the last of the Command & Conquer videos. I ain't gonna lie, there's a few of those videos I ain't too proud of, to be honest. Like anger-wise, I kind of got pretty pissed. Like the game I don't believe is good, to be honest. But I kind of got kind of pissed off. I think it serves as a point of looking back. I don't know, dude. It's hard to tell. I don't know what to do. Like sometimes I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have posted it. And other times like, oh no, it's fine. It's just like it wasn't crazy bad. It was kind of bad, but it's also a I'm trying to think of like dope word for it. I can look back on it later on and be like, okay, like I've gotten better type things. These golden bags can be anywhere, honestly. I'll tucker it out. Really well done. I'll be honest, I'm probably not gonna find these. Hold on. I'm probably not gonna find these. I'm just gonna mute my mic. Like I said, I'm just gonna do that. Most likely not finding these bags of money. We have to find 10 of them. I found like maybe like 5 or 6. Probably 5. 4. Anywhere from 4 to 6. Windows are really nice. I like the reflective stuff on the windows too as well. Looks nice. I'm not sure how they do that, but it looks nice. Yeah, that's cool, dude. That's amazing. So glad he decided to fall off completely instead of actually doing what I told him to fucking do. Crazy. Who would have thought? Alright. Okay. Squeak. So there's nothing up there. Okay. Look the other way now. Went up that way. Well, we have to do the throne room and stuff later. Problem is, I'm not sure if there's like just a random switch. Like, I feel like it's probably inside the castle at this point. Because I feel like most of them were actually inside places. Okay. I think there was one here. Yeah, this was it right here. Hit the button, and that was it. I'm not sure if there'd be more than one in the same room. We'll check inside before we check outside anymore. I think that'd probably be a better logical solution, since I'm pretty sure all the ones we found have been inside, but also in secret areas too. Excuse me again. Dining room. I just want to really make sure that there's like no other one here. Man, my allergies, dude. It's just like, it's like random. It's like RNG. Some days my allergies are like, you know what? We're not gonna be that bad today. You're cooked for real? What happened? How's it going, buddy? Other days my allergies are like, you know what? This guy can go fuck himself. I'm like, cool, thanks. And the other days it's like, no, we're fine. We're not gonna do anything. You gotta write a whole essay by tomorrow night? Jesus. How long is the essay? And when was it? When was this announced that it was? Yes, it was due. Did you forget about it or something? What happened? Well, okay. You didn't exactly forget. You just kind of procrastinated then. That's probably what I'm assuming. He procrastinated. When I went to go interview someone for it, they weren't there. Oh, you have to do an interview? For someone? That's, oh, no. Did you get the interview done or no? Do you at least have that done so you can actually do it? Because if you don't have that done, it's just GG at that point. Holy heck. I mean, is it like, it has to be like X amount of pages, like, long, I'm assuming? Probably like double spaced or not double, I don't know how the hell they do it nowadays, but whatever. That's unfortunate. I'm not sure what to say about that. So, how are you gonna interview him then? Him or her? Because at this point, it's like... Okay, you don't know how long. You're probably... Oh, well, I don't know what to say about that, actually. I'm trying to think. I would rather do... Yeah, honestly, it's better to just do the interview, honestly, at this point. And lose a few points. Or, sorry, not, if you can do the interview, do it. But if you can't, it's better to just, like, do the essay in general, obviously. And lose a few points and lose all the points. Unless you can, like, somehow do, like, a Zoom call interview or something. I don't know, dude. I mean, that's the thing, too, as well. With technology nowadays, there's stuff like that you can do. Let me take you. I mean, if, honestly, like, I'm not even sure what to say. I don't know what to say. Oh, that's that. So we got one in here. There probably is not another one in here. It'd be very rare. Yeah, I would say a Zoom call would be the only other way. Does the interview have to be how long does the interview have to be? Trying to drink more water too. Maybe that'll help with it. Okay, so you can probably make like a 5 or 10 minute interview then. I think that'd be fine, honestly. I think the Zoom call, it says interview, it doesn't, there's no specification on rules of interviews, right? Of like it has to be in person or this or that. Dude, my freaking throat right now is not having a good time because of my allergies right now. Then just do like a Zoom or over the phone call. And then, you know, that's better than nothing. Yeah, that's what I would do then. And you just have to tell, like, your teacher if they ask, be like, hey, look, you know, there is no other way around this. Like, you know, there is not really another way besides doing it this way. I would try to do a Zoom call first if you could, of some sort. If not, then the phone call. The Zoom call would definitely be better. It looks better. Your teacher and stuff. I feel like, I don't know. I honestly, just getting it done is the important thing. Bonk. Am I stuck behind here? Uh-oh. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, that's probably the best way to go about doing things. Okay, we're already here. There. check this out. We check that out. I'm looking it up later, if I don't find anything else here. We check there. That's stairs. We haven't checked the stairs yet. You have nothing to start. What do you mean you have nothing to start with? You gotta get that done. It's fine. You'll be fine once you get it over with. It's just the anticipation. And the more you think of it, the more it's just gonna be bad. Less thinking and more action is just gonna be better at this point. Because I know how you feel about that class in general, or the teacher, I guess. Did it have to be an artist, though? Like, how was this whole thing set up? Like, for the essay? Did it have to be an artist you interviewed? Or it can be anybody you interviewed? It has to be an artist. Got it, okay. Yeah, at this point, I don't know. So, are you doing it on the artist themselves or a piece from the artist? That's another question, I guess. I'm asking a lot of questions. So basically, you're doing an essay on a piece by the artist, but the artist in general too, both, I guess, and like what inspired them to make the piece. Okay, got it. Got it. I thought it was gonna be like why you chose the artist, why you chose the piece of the artist, all that stuff is what I thought it was gonna be. That might be as well too. To go in where? Yeah, usually that's how it works. It would be easier to do that, yeah. That is true. But with how everything's turning out, right, you have to kind of improvise for how much time you have left. If there's like absolutely zero way you can get in there, then you have to just basically do what you can to just get it done as best as possible. And at this point, if you can't do anything about it, and it's due tomorrow or something like that, like, yeah, it's due in like a day or two, just do the interview however you can, and just focus on the essay. You're basically kind of like in a not ideal situation, so you kind of have to adjust and adapt as best as possible. In my opinion, that would be like kind of the situation at hand. That would be the situation. That looks like a really cool lamp. I like it. That's a good look. That's a good looking lamp, or lantern, I guess is what I should say. Gots to adjust. You gots to adjust. That's a lot of blood. Excuse me. Been yawning a lot, actually. No, you don't want to condition yourself like that. It's more of like you want to try to put like your best effort into whatever you kind of do. It's nice that you pass, but like having the mentality of passing and not doing an essay is not a good mentality to have, in my opinion. bro, one of the people, I'm like, what the heck? Male or female? I'm curious now. Cryptic has a girlfriend. Or possibly a boyfriend. Yeah, it doesn't look good. Like, in my opinion, like, take it for what it is, obviously. You don't have to, no one has to follow what I says, all this other stuff. I'm just giving my 2 cents at this point. But I also want to try to help you as a person, because when you start becoming, like, complacent or, like, lazy, like, I guess complacent or, like, kind of a little bit lazy with certain things, I guess complacency can lead to laziness, I guess, possibly. But anyways, I guess what I'm trying to say is it's not good. It's not like gonna better you as a person to kind of do that type of stuff. Okay, so you're the girlfriend then at this point. Okay, I'm assuming he's a friend of yours, and he's just messing around at this point. I'm assuming. Or do you not know the guy? You barely know him. Is he chill with you then? Or is he doing it just like kind of like... That's interesting. That's really interesting. He plays football? Yeah, okay, it's understandable with his height and size and stuff, I guess. His height. He's odd. That happens. We're all odd in our own ways. That is a little odd to call someone you don't know Sweet Cheeks, though, to be honest. Like, if he knew you, and like it's a joke calling you that, it'd be like, okay, haha. But that is a little interesting. Yeah, he could. He could not. I'm not sure if it's trying to be like, if he's trying to bully or not. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, honestly, the appropriate thing to do is to basically, communicate and all that stuff, but I'll be honest, sometimes I feel like communication doesn't do anything, or it could make it worse, for sure. If you're dealing with people that are just, like, basically, you know, they just don't give a fuck, I guess. Hell yeah! How did I not notice that earlier? Alright. Cool, we got one. Or another one. When I do, I get a girlfriend. When do you get a girlfriend? You ever see that meme? With fucking, Invincible in Omni-Man? When do I get a girlfriend? That's the neat part, you don't. That's basically it. That's at least for me. For you, I don't know. Not sure. You have to just basically kind of actively kind of like, I'm not trying to just like say actively pursue it, but anything at that point, but you know, just make girls as friends, kind of go from there and all that stuff, I guess. I don't know. I don't know much about this shit, and honestly, like, I'm past the point of caring. I don't want to date anymore. Dating's just it's just, people just don't communicate anything, dude. People just don't communicate anything. I've talked about it before, I'm not gonna gripe about it again, but you just have to kind of, like, go through it, like, you know, just getting to know girls, and all that stuff. Yeah, thanks for the help. Yeah, basically, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome, buddy. Bucko. I would just try to just be friends with girls and see what happens, because I will say, like, there's a lot that goes into it. There's a lot that goes into it. So, but yeah, that's what I would say. You just have to be kind of putting yourself out there a little bit too as well. But I think the most important thing is just making girls as friends. Because if you do that, that's probably going to be the most important thing. And then you have more opportunities then, right? So, you know, someone who has 0 girls as friends or 1 girl as friend is less likely to have an opportunity that has someone who, someone then has like 4 or 5, you know, friends, girls and stuff like that, I guess. I'm assuming at least, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I like the more girls that you know, the more probability of that happening. I'd assume. Is a girl in there? If I make girls as friends, I look gay. Wait, how does that happen? How does it make any sense? If you make girls as friends, you look gay. I've heard that another time too as well. How does that make any sense? Doesn't matter if people think you're gay or not. Oh well. I've already gotten this? Where was that? Where was this? Oh, it was right there. Fuck, okay. I'm going to assume there's one in each room, and that's it. I didn't know that. That's interesting. I think if you have like a decent amount of girls as friends, I'd be like thinking you'd have more opportunities to like find. That is interesting how I missed that. You'd be more inclined to have a girlfriend. I never really thought about it that way. And that kind of doesn't make logical sense, I guess. But I don't know how that makes sense. I guess I'm not sure. There's some logic I'm missing, I guess, or some, I don't know, something I'm missing. Oh, I thought it was just thumbs up. I thought he was doing a thumbs up. I was like, what the fuck? I make a lot of gay jokes around people. I'm not sure if anybody thinks I'm gay. I don't give a fuck, though, to be honest. Literally don't give a fuck. Honestly, I just, for me, I would say, as a whole, there's been people, basically friends telling me, oh, wear this, wear that, all this other stuff, like when we go out and stuff, like to hang out, right? And it's like, but that's not me. That's not who I am. That's not what I want to, that's not who I am or anything like that, right? So, basically, like, what I've realized is this. When I go out, I usually wear, like, anime shirts. You know, I kind of dress okay-ish, but I wear anime shirts and stuff. And honestly, like, actually, there was one time at the store, a girl complimented me on my shirt. And it was a long time ago. I was like, oh, cool. I would rather have a girl like me for, like, the shirts I wear and stuff like that because we have something in common than me wearing, like, really nice clothes and a girl thinking, oh, this guy might have money, or this guy this or that, or whatever, like, you know, that type of shit. So I just wear what I want to wear. Obviously, if I go on a first date, I feel like being at least a little dressed up nicely is a thing, too, as well. Like, I think that's kind of proper. But, like, the thing is, like, I would rather wear what I want to wear out, just in general, out and about. I think on a first date, it's nice to wear some proper stuff, though. But it's like, I'd rather, like, find somebody that likes my, you know, for me, who I am, and what I want to wear and stuff like that, than, oh, you know, random shit. Am I saying it's bad to dress up? No. But I just think for me, like, I just need to be stay true to myself. Yeah, I don't really feel like that, actually, to be honest. If I wear nice clothes, I mean, I've worn nice clothes before. I have a suit and stuff like that and all that stuff, or collared shirts. I don't really feel less or more confident. I just think I am who I am. But honestly, if you want to do that and it helps you, fucking do it, dude. That's what I would say. 100% just do it. Because I think that's the important thing, is you want to do what's best for yourself, what's comfortable for yourself. So, yeah. We were already down here. I got you. Yeah, do it then. If you want to do it, do it. Everybody's gonna be different. For me, I'm not like that. I don't mind dressing up, obviously, once in a while. But I just rather just, if I'm going out and about just by myself, dude, I'm just like, and I'm single, I don't give a fuck. Look at this. You see this? I look like a homeless person. Why? Because I don't give a fuck shit about what people think about me. Don't make any difference to me. I don't care. Plus, it doesn't really matter too much. Like, it doesn't really annoy me or anything like that. What is this here? This is my perspective, my opinion, obviously. Take it for what it is. For me, it's just, I don't care. And it's not that I don't care as in, like, in a bad way. It's just, I don't give a fuck. I don't care about trying to impress people. I literally don't. Don't matter to me. But I think people need to do what they want to do. If you know, people feel like they're confident with doing whatever or whatever, then do it. So if you feel you don't fucking do it, dude. Yeah. Yeah. I've been I used to be a big people pleaser, actually. I've been reading and watching stuff about how if you have a healthy emotional anger and you try to, like, keep the peace and, like, basically put everybody else first, people please and that type of stuff, it can come out in very bad ways later. Repressing healthy anger can lead to depression and stuff like that. It's some crazy stuff. Still hard for me to say no sometimes to some people, but I'm a lot better with it. Like, I'm saying no to a lot more now than I was before. And it's good. I think the only thing I said no to before, honestly, I'll be honest, was, like, basically going out. Everything else I'd say, like, I wouldn't be able to say no to. Well, it depends. On going out, it depends on the situation, too. Because it could be obligations for, like, you know, a birthday or something like that. I won't say no to that shit, even if I really don't want to go. Friend group is my first ever friend group. See no more than you used to. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you just gotta set your boundaries. People have to respect those boundaries. People don't respect those boundaries, you gotta communicate. Right? Because no one's perfect, right? We're all on this planet and no one's perfect. We're all just trying to get by and living the life we want to live and all that other stuff, and it's, you know, no one's perfect. So we have to communicate what we want. Which, funny enough, a lot of people don't do that. Or they think it's a problem, or they think it's an issue, like when people bring up certain things, and it's like, that's not really the case. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Funny enough, I don't think I'll ever... I'm not going to say I'm never going to date again, but, like, I just really don't feel a need to, like, to date ever again. With how everything is going. How people are, and how no one communicates anything, or emotional regulation, or respecting boundaries, or any of that shit. Crazy. Anyways. Everybody thinks I'm rich, but I'm not rich. I spent most of my money on them. I mean, it's not bad to, like, spend money on other people, but like I said, it's like you have to be nice to yourself, put yourself first, and make sure that you still are doing what you want to do for yourself, right? Like, you can't spend like 90% of your money on somebody else. That doesn't seem realistic at all. Don't tell me we're done here. Yeah, that's not good. If you have money to spend, then great, you can do that. Okay. go up over here. Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, like we talked about it before, like another good discipline is saving money too, as well. That's a really good discipline to have. Funny enough, that's something I never really needed to discipline myself on. I'm very frugal as a person as a whole. Like, I'm very frugal. It's very easy for me to save money. Only time I spend money is basically on food for lifting, games, gym membership, stuff like that. Just like basic stuff. Like, I don't really do anything else. But if you want something like we talked about before with a computer, you have to save. And that'll teach you good discipline too for saving. But yeah. I mean, honestly, just do what you need to do. Like, if you don't feel like smiling, then don't smile. If you want to smile, smile, obviously. There's a difference between, like, being kind and being, like, a people pleaser, though. I think when you're, like, just genuinely kind and stuff, and it's coming like, from a good place, you're still able to take care of yourself, put yourself first, set boundaries, and do all that stuff. But when you're a people pleaser, it comes down to you're not taking care of yourself. Everybody else comes first, your mental state goes to shit. You're doing too much for other people, giving too much of somebody something, whatever it may be, and that's it. You had a lot of, yeah, that's a lot of people wish they had a lot of money. Ash, a lot of people. Just get fucking stuck again. I mean, there's nothing you can do about that. I don't know. You can try, like... I'm not good with any of this stuff, to be honest, but my only suggestion would be that maybe you could somehow... Maybe, like... No, that might be dumb. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what to say about that. I don't know. I got nothing. I got nothing. I got nada. If it's up here, I'm gonna be very sad with myself if I miss this. I'm not really checking that thoroughly, though, to be honest. Ah, damn it. I fat-fingered it. Yeah, saving money is honestly really good. Saving money is good. Especially if you haven't invested and it's a good investment. You don't want to mess with that principle. It's not too bad to mess with the, you know, the, what you make off it, but I can't even think right now. I can't think ever. What am I talking about? But it's not good. I wouldn't mess with, yeah, I wouldn't mess with that. Because you never know what it's going to happen later. Yeah. I would just investing's not bad. Investing's not bad. Bro, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. I feel like there should be one in here, but I'm not sure if that was one or if that was not one. So I'm going to assume it's one. We're gonna look this up pretty soon, because I'm pretty sure I've looked everywhere. I've spent an hour and 10 minutes looking for this stuff. On top of the other time I've looking. You're the best investor? Good. Very good. Very, 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 very good. How the hell? Oh yeah, that's right. I probably quick save that bullshit. Yep, it's gonna be... Investing is a gamble. Like, you can go for safer gambles of, like, investing, and it's kind of, like, really not much of a gamble too much, but it's more of, like, getting dividends. It's kind of like just passive income, actually. Or you can go riskier, obviously, but the riskier you go, it's like, yeah, more you can get, but also, like, kind of, like, the more you can get screwed, too. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's actually, wow, Jesus. Just know that you're trying to get too emotional with the stock market and realize it's going to go up and down and stuff like that. That's just going to something that's going to happen. My favorite noise in all of Thief. Yeah, investing is good. And like I said, like, you know, balancing stuff out is good. Like, you know, buying stuff for yourself, buying stuff for your friends, but also saving is important. It's really important. I think saving is pretty huge. I'm just very thankful I've never had a problem with saving. Like, really thankful. I know where I'm at. Oh yeah, this place. Wait, buying it on The Biggest Loser? I mean, buying it cheap is not bad, but also at the same time, you have to like research the companies a bit. Because some companies might not go back up. But buying, I will say, buying when the stock market is down and stuff, yeah. Like, there was one company I could have invested in during the pandemic, probably a few, and I would have made so much money if I invested, but I was too nervous, to be honest, because I didn't know what was going to happen. It happens. Hindsight's always 20/20. Hindsight is 20/20. But I would say... What the fuck was that? Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah. At some point. I mean, obviously, like... It's not to say it would go up, because also at the same time, it's like there might be other companies that they're competing against, and those might go up before they do. Kind of like just, I don't know, giving perspective, I guess. No. trucker. Alright, okay. Okay. Yeah, so you did some research on it though. That's good. And it paid off. I won't lie, I think the stock market in my mind is not bad, but it's also definitely somewhat of a kind of gamble. Depending on how you do it. But also there's also people that can manipulate the stock market too as well, which is kind of dog shit. Shit. Over here real quick. I think I'm gonna look this up in a second. Where am I going right now? Yeah, one thing where you watch a made-up stock market that randomly goes up and down. Yeah. It's a lot. Some people make like disgusting amounts of money off the stock market because they are able to, and plus they can kind of manipulate it a little bit. It's bright, dude. I think there's people that manipulate the stock. Well, yeah, it's partially gamble. It depends on how you do it, but also there's partial manipulation too. I don't know what to do here. We're looking up the rest of this in a second, because I'm not sure what else to do. I don't know what to do here. It's bright as shit, dude. There ain't no way, dude. How am I not finding these? We're gonna have to grab a list of where these things are in a second, because I don't know what's going on. Excuse me. Alright. We've looked all over the castle except for down in the basement area, so we'll do that real quick. And then we're gonna just look it up, because I can't be asked at this point. I can't. I just don't care. I don't care. I do not care. How is this way? Oh man. Squeak. Down here. We've searched everywhere. Everywhere has been searched, except for here. But yeah, I would say overall though, doing research, obviously. Well, that's with anything, though. Doing research with anything is always, like, optimal, right? With anything. So I guess that makes sense. No. Okay. It's logical. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've looked over here pretty thoroughly, to be honest. Like, very thoroughly last time when I was trying to find the statue, so I think I'm just gonna look it up. Because I don't see anything that would be... I don't see anything. Stay here. Yeah, I'm not sure. I gotta eat my food. I haven't done that at all. So if there's nothing down here, we're gonna look it up. I probably have like a 5, 6, or 7. I think. I don't know. It's not like a crazy amount, but it's not bad. We gotta figure out how to open this up, which probably means we have to take out that guy, which means we have to do something to this guy's corpse. So I'm assuming at this point. But I don't know if there's any readables on that or not. That's the thing too as well, so... yeah, I don't know. Paying our respects again. We try to find some other stuff. Behind the painting, flowers. No, okay. Good thing my character's basically stuck. Okay, go back the other way. Good. We're not gonna do that. I don't know why he's not going. There we go. Just gonna really force my way through there, I guess, huh? Okay. But yeah, wait, did you? Yeah, you probably actually. I'm not sure if you're still here, Cryptic, or not. Hopefully you're not, because you probably should give that guy a call for the interview. I didn't really think about that until like just now, because that's gonna be probably really important to do. She's a-sleeping. You know what's crazy is I don't even know where the fucking key is. We might just look up the key too as well, sadly. Because I've looked everywhere. I know I've searched down there too pretty well. because of the statue thing too. Like, I'm kind of almost double searching everything because of the statue as well. I forgot about that, actually, so whoops. Whoopsies! And I don't know if this is anything over here. Yeah, I don't think anything's over here. So, like, anything maybe I can grab in some sort of way that's over here? It looks like it just blocked off. It doesn't look like there's actually anything over there, period. Yeah, there's no left. I can't go left, looks like. No. I can't go straight. If I did get over there, hypothetically, right? And there's nowhere to go up, as far as I can see, unless there's, like, something above me. And I don't see anything going to the right either. So there'd be no way, there'd be no use, I guess. Then why is it even there, then? Just for a show, I guess. Could be for something, but I doubt it at this point. Pikachu, thanks. That should be a follow. Bloody Romero, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Hope you're having a good day. Or morning or night, wherever it is over there. Wood? No, that's not wood. We have spent a lot of time doing this. You know what? Let's do this. Let's do this, let's do this. Let's try to use some rope arrows out here, and then after we're done using the rope arrows, we're just gonna look it up, because I don't know. I spent about an hour and a half today searching just for the gold pieces, but I also spent like at least another hour to 2 hours. I would say probably like 2.5 to 3 hours in total searching for stuff. And I don't know. I don't know. At some point, I'm gonna have to just call it and be like, all right, I don't know. Not that I can't find it, but it's just like how much time I'm gonna spend on it before I can actually find it, right? So to do that, looked up there. Very beautiful map. What a beautiful map. Alright. Yep, we're looking it up. So we'll take a quick second to look this up, because I don't know. Because this is confusing me. So go to the first, maybe there should be a walkthrough. Let's just go walkthrough. This might take a minute for me to look up, sadly. Sorry about this. Yeah, the secret monies. We're looking for the secret monies. All right. We got it up. Sorry about that. Kind kind of feel like I'm just taking too much time. First behind oval-shaped painting, west well dining room. We've already done that. We're gonna go back and check though. Yeah, I just feel like there's just too much sometimes. So that's north, so this is the west, yep. Yep. First behind RH North Plate West Wall Sitting Room. The fuck does that mean? Sitting room's a sitting room. Wait, that's the dining room. This is the sitting room. That's the west wall. I'm stupid. Okay. That's the second one. Whoops. This is the first one. Yes. Okay. First behind north wall. Behind north painting parlor. Okie dokie. Oh, gotta do that. Go to the parlor. Yeah, like, I don't mind giving it a good old effort, but honestly, at some point in time, it just gets kind of boring. Especially if I'm doing, like, kind of like a playthrough, like a Let's Play type. I don't actually like using the word Let's Play, to be honest, but like a playthrough. Okay. Bears behind north painting. Yep, we got that. Person side window seat north bedroom. North bedroom. It's a dining room. Not sure where the bedroom is, but let's find it. Could be up here. Maybe up. I don't know. There's a few. Yeah, let's try up here. Let's go up here. Bedroom is the north bedroom, though. It looks like it. Inside window seat north bedroom. I'm pretty sure I've already opened these, but maybe I haven't. Okay, I'm pretty sure. Window seats. It had to have been there, I'm assuming. Unless this is the wrong bedroom. It's inside here. Window seat. I don't see it. So I either got it, or it's the wrong bedroom. Okay. Let's go to the other bedroom, just as a precaution. I do know there's one more bedroom. But I forgot where it was. Okay, this was the other bedroom. It is inside the window seat. Honestly, not gonna lie. Wow. You could barely see that. I am mad at it. That's actually pretty good. Pretty good hiding spot. Okay. That was the north bedroom, apparently. That's why I like checking both bedrooms. I have to be more mindful of that. Because honestly, like, the thing is, too, is I was looking for stuff, something similar to that. But that is just, that's really well done. Because he's hiding most of the, he's hiding most of it, but there's a little part of it that sticks out. There's no reason why I shouldn't have found that. It's really good. Person's secret compartment under statue and shrine room. There's a shrine room. A shrine room? Where the hell's a shrine room? What? Here? I don't know. Under a statue. It's not statues, though. Under statue and shrine room. Okay, you know what? We might want to skip that one, but let's see if we can try to find whatever the shrine room is. First mind portrait and sewing room. Yeah, we got that. So we've missed one so far. We definitely know we're missing at least one more. Okay. First under floorboard, under shelves and broom cupboard near bedrooms. Damn it. I was just up there. Hang on. I'm gonna have to take a break to eat soon because I'm actually really hungry, and honestly, I'm just... yeah. Under shelves and bedroom. Here. Oh, clever. Fucking clever. Okay, wow, I only missed 2. That's actually not too bad. That's not bad. I'm happy with that. I only missed 2. Okay. We're basically done. All we have to do is I have to free Lucy. But I don't know how to, so let's go down there real quick to see if we have any keys that use anything with, and if not, then we're just gonna look it up, I guess. I don't know. The walkthrough's still up. I'll keep it up for right now. Let's minimize it. But I want to see if there's anything I can do. That was clever. For me, clicking all over the place, though. The 2 that I feel like I didn't find were ones that were, like, really well hidden. Like, floorboard moving, I should have known about that type of stuff, but I guess maybe I didn't, I guess? I don't know. And the little switch was very hard to see, which made it pretty good. And it's optional, too, so it's not like it's, where the fuck am I going right now? Right here. It's not like it's needed to beat the mission. Excuse me. I'm just tired. I got enough sleep too, which is crazy. I got plenty of sleep. Plenty of sleep. But I need more sleep, I think. I'm just thinking I need to catch up on sleep. I'll be 100% honest. Okay. Alright, let me sit here. I'll eat my food after, I think. Oh, let's get this done real quick. Alright, so... there's only 2 things we have left. Yeah, that's it. Where the prison key is in Night Bogdan. So... I don't know if there was anything on Night Bogdan at all. So the only thing I can think of is I need something for Mr. Bogdan over here. I don't know what I need. Protector of the Order. What do I need for him though? It can't be that. These 2 are actually optional, so it can't be those 2. Could be a broadhead. We tried silver. But it has to be something I can click on it with. So it has to be a clickable. So I'm gonna have to... okay. liking the water arrows here. Good water arrows. Okay, so we definitely need something here, but what do we need? What are we looking for? What do we need? We definitely have to take care of this guy, but how? I'm pretty sure if we find that out, we basically are good. Maybe we have to cover his casket up? But is there a casket cover? I don't think there is. I know there's like a wooden chair. I know there's like a piece of wood. I don't remember seeing a casket cover anywhere I can pick up and chuck or throw. Maybe I have to cover up his... That would be the only logical solution, unless I have like a stake or something, but like, the silver arrow didn't do anything, so I don't think that's gonna do shit. So maybe it's not that, so what else? It has to be something to kill him or conceal him. But what would do that? We'll look this up. Actually, here, let's do this. We'll think about this for a minute, because I've looked literally everywhere in this map. Like, I've looked everywhere. And I'm not sure if I can actually think of a spot where there is something where I can actually use to kill him or to conceal it again. And if that's not the case, because the only thing I can think of is that maybe that will take care of me getting to Dracula in order to save her, as opposed to getting the prison key and rescuing her first. Because those are the two logical scenarios. Prison key first, get that stuff, and then free her. Or I have to go through Dracula himself. Seems a bit more logical. But what can I grab in here? We might just look this up in a second, because I've been spending way long on this fan mission, like longer than I wanted to be honest. I like doing this, but it's just at this point I'm pretty tuckered out just in general. Like the past few days I've been just exhausted. I'm glad I'm doing a deload week, because that's gonna help me a lot. And I'm glad I got 8 out of 10 purses, honestly. The last 2 purses were pretty well hidden, to be honest. Really well hidden. 3. 3? No, 2. 2 or 3? I can't remember. That's really bad. I literally just did it too. But I got 7 or 8, which is really good. So I'm happy with that. Okay, should we look this up, or should we kind of keep searching? That's the question. I'm kind of like wanted to keep searching, kind of being a little stubborn, but at the same time, I'm not against looking it up at this point. I'm not. I'm really, really not. Anything in the throne room that could help me? This is the last part, and then we're done. Then we're done. Weapon or something? Can I get something? Anything? Can I take one of these weapons? Can I have that, sir? No? But you, can I have this? No? Okay. Is there a readable I missed, I guess? And there's been a few readables. We can try the readables, I guess, again. If we don't see anything there, we can look it up, because I'm stumped at this point. Yeah. I've been playing this for a while, too, as well. Like, this has been... shit. I mean, if it's saved at 5 hours and 6... or, yeah, 5 hours and 6 minutes, it's probably at least 6 to 7 hours for this one mission. Which is a bit long, in my opinion, as in, like, me spending time on it. Okay, I don't see any readables down here. Readables... There was readables in the bedroom, I know that. I do know that. Oh, there's one bedroom. Okay, wasn't there a readable here? What? There was no readable? Really? I could have sworn there was a readable in one of the bedrooms. Maybe the other one? Wow, I guess I'm just... I guess I'm going crazy. No readables. Okay. Oh no, you're good. Don't be sorry. You don't need to be sorry, dude. It's all good. I think anybody who learns a second language in general is impressive to me. I respect that. Because I think it's a lot of hard work. But no, your English is good. And thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you. I try my best. I'm gonna get back to speedrunning Thief actually soon, because I have to whittle the time down a bit more. But I'm just kind of taking time to relax. So I really appreciate it. Thank you. All right, you know what? Oh, I don't want to look it up, but I do want to look it up. I don't know if I can get like a hint from this or not, though. I'm not sure. All right, fuck it. Fuck it, I'm done. This is a rare case scenario. Hold on, those other keys? What? Hold on. I swear if I fuck this up that fucking bad, I'm gonna be very upset with myself. I might have fucked this up, actually. Like, kind of... Uh-oh, guys. I might have made an uh-oh. Did this game really do that good of a job at, like, fooling me, though? That's crazy. Hang on. This might have done a really good job at fucking with me. Oh, please. No, we're good. Oh, hang on. I gotta find this. Oh my god, there's no tips on expert. I forgot about that. Whoops. There's no tips on expert. I forgot. So looking this up isn't that bad. I forgot. There's like a ghost tips or whatever. Yeah, I don't get that tip. Okay. This isn't helping me. This is really not helping me. Yeah, this is really not helping. Um, what's your name? We're looking up how to free Lucy at this point. Sorry I'm taking so long with this. It's just, yeah. Trying to look up the whole Lucy thing right now. Because I'm not sure what to do here, because I don't know what I'm doing. It's not even really saying anything. That's crazy, dude. If anyone has any solutions, you can feel free to let me know. Because I will be honest, I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm extremely confused. That just shows me this one, which doesn't help at all. Yeah, it is very classic, honestly. Because it's like, this one is extremely, like, it's more emphasized on puzzles than it is on anything else. Which is fine, that's completely fine, but I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Okay. I do not understand this at all. I don't understand this. I don't know if this is even the same mission. This is not the same mission. This has to be the same mission, right? What the heck? Hold on. No, this is the right mission, so what am I missing then? I don't know what I'm missing. We're gonna do this. I can't. It's not telling me where the key is for Lucy. It's saying I found Lucy, but now I have to free her. Trigger, approach the prison cell in the basement. Solution, enter Lucy's cell. What? I can't. How am I supposed to enter her cell? What? It's locked. Wrong way. This is wild, dude. How's it going, Getty? Yeah, I could skip through some videos. It's just, this is just crazy. Yeah, I think he saw me. Like, I can't open it. Literally is saying open her cell. Okay, cool. How do I open her cell, dum-dum? This walkthrough. What the heck is this walkthrough, dude? Literally it says, here's what it says. I found Lucy, but now I have to free her. Approach the prison cell in the basement. Enter Lucy's cell. Holy shit. Wow. Wish I would have thought of that. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. Oh, there's... Okay. Hold on. Okay, so let's read this. There's a diary in the bedroom, I guess. That I need to look through. There's a lot more that I'm missing, actually, than I thought I was. Like, there's a lot more, which I'm very surprised at. I'm very surprised I'm missing this much. Sorry about this, guys. I don't mean to be... Yeah. This is just... I don't know, dude. It's a lot. Alright, so bedroom. Bedroom should be... I'm not even sure what floor that is. Here? Oh, I'm dumb. That hint says there. That hint basically does say that she found out there was something about him. I guess I'm just not thinking. I must have just been tired, I guess. It's fine. So that's where the whole bedroom thing comes into play. Okay. I'm gonna go down here. That makes sense. I get that full on spoiled for me, by the way. I just looked up part of it. No. Where the fuck am I going then? I guess down here. We did pretty good with the purses, though. We did pretty good with those. That was good. That was very good. Okay. So there's something in her bedroom? The diary, then? What the fuck's the diary? Did I read the diary? Where the hell is the diary? Did I read it? I don't know if I read this diary. I'm pretty sure it's in this bedroom. Does it even say where it is? not seeing a diary at all, so I probably didn't read it. Fuck out of here, asshole. Fucking stupid chair. Something was like body blocking me. That was the chair. Is it up somewhere? I don't see a diary at all. Maybe it's in the other bedroom? It's in one of these bedrooms. There's a diary that should have a secret or something. I don't know, dude. All I know is I'm missing a lot of shit. From what it looks like. Like, there's a lot of keys that I should be having. But I don't know where the hell it is. Holy shit, where is this thing, dude? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I probably didn't find... Where the fuck is this? It has to be in one of these bedrooms. It has to be. It's either up somewhere, below something. I mean, where else can it be, right? It's not out in the open, because I would have seen it if it was out in the open. Wait, what? God. Fucking damn it, dude. Alright. I had the best of intentions in this business. Although the first time I met Count Orlok, I should have suspected that something was wrong. That's a lot of reading, holy shit. I quickly realized that the whole deal was a scam when the lawyer visited with his wife, and the Count did not get down to business at hand, but began courting the lawyer's wife. Even then, I would not have thought that I would soon be a prisoner in the building I had wanted for my home. Then Count Orlok disappeared. To make matters worse, when I asked the caretaker about the Count, he never seems to know anything. I cannot get out of the castle because everything is locked and the walls are too high. Maybe I should search the basement. The only person in this building is the caretaker, but he's a poor old fool who never left the castle, but perhaps it's best if he doesn't catch me. I have the feeling that someone is constantly watching and listening to me. I feel it in the walls, in the windows, in the doors, everywhere. Someone is watching what I do and waiting. This is awful. I have to get out of here before another long night comes. I no longer care about the castle. I no longer find the idea of buying it attractive, as it is not so beautiful, comfortable and peaceful as I thought, but rather ghastly and oppressive. Someone is listening. I better lock the door and wait here for morning. I mean, that makes sense. It's kind of crazy. So, this was the big piece of the puzzle I was missing, because it did say that she found out a way to kill him or to do something, right? But we never actually found this, and it was in her room. So that was a huge thing that we didn't find too. So that was on me at this point. Jeez, I feel kind of just stupid at this point. This morning I woke up to banging on the door. That fool caretaker had brought me some food. I felt so tired that I could barely get out of bed. I've never felt this tired before. Today I was in the basement. Now we're really in trouble. I say we because I found Lucy Harker locked in a cell, barely conscious. Oh, okay. She moaned that she does not know how she got in there, but that Jonathan escaped by jumping from the wall, promising that he would bring help, but he has not come back yet. Excuse me. Maybe something happened to him. Maybe he never even survived the jump from the wall. Then Lucy talked about someone who is always walking in the crypt. So I went there and I saw a ghost, a real ghost. There it is, here it is. A real ghost walking in the corridors as if... Jesus. Oh, my bodily functions going off at once, as if guarding something. Then I saw a tomb protected by a nebulous barrier, which I could not get through, but I saw a very new coffin inside. Beside this grave was another one, inscribed with the word Knight Bogdan. I could not go any further because of the ghost. By the time I got back to Lucy, she was unconscious. Now I no longer want to escape from here, but to find out what the hell is going on. I need to find the cell key to free Lucy as soon as possible. I think I found something hidden in a book in the music room. The person who wrote it talks about a Nosferatu who has dominated this place since ancient times. He does not mention his name, but talks about a loyal slave of this monster, a knight named Bogdan whose broken coffin I found down there in the crypt. According to the writer, the Nosferatu brought this knight's spirit to life to protect him while he is asleep in the tomb. It says the ghost can be destroyed in only one way. Here we go. If holy water is poured over his corpse. Okay, that was kind of like anticlimactic, but we have to find the holy water still. I have to find some holy water. I thought that there would be a chapel or a shrine somewhere in the castle, but I was wrong. I found nothing. After a long search, I found a clue in a diary. According to it, there is a holy sphere hidden in one of the grandfather clocks in the castle. This clock opens only at 12. It doesn't say which clock exactly. If that is true, I just have to get to the caretaker's key and search. Oh my god, search for this clock. This is pretty good. I like this. I just completely missed a lot of this stuff, though, which is not good. It was kind of like, I don't know if I was tired playing this. I don't know what was going on, dude. Or just normal count things happening, I guess. I don't know. I've seen some of them around. Anyways, I've barely seen the caretaker gate. Perhaps he's sick. Okay. Alright, cool. We're minimizing the walkthrough that kind of did not help, to be honest. Alright, so grandfather clock. There's a few grandfather clocks as far as I remember. Okay, nothing up over by the bedrooms. Nothing over here. It's clear. Okay. Next area. Oh! Look at you, aren't you cute? Can I not turn it? Good. Opens one at 12. Probably the wrong one. Okay. Aha! Wait, what? I don't think this was probable before. I don't think that was probable before. I think that was probable after. So there was no way in hell I was going to find that. That's fine. Like I said, it was an oversight that I missed. So, really great mission though, by the way. Really good. I would say very puzzly. Not too much focus on monsters or anything, which is fine. Which is usually not my style, but I'm not gonna lie, I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. So, or enjoying it, I should say. I'm still in the process of playing it. Alright, so I think we should be fine. We don't have to look anything else up, I'm pretty sure, at this point. I'd be very surprised if I had to look something else up. Like, very surprised. Goodbye. Alright. Where's Count Chocula? Let me help you out, buddy. Okay, I can't do that. Okay, so I kind of thought that was kind of the case, which is good. Obviously missed a few things, but that's okay too as well, right? I like how it says don't move. Did you see it in the top middle? It said don't move. We're getting the fuck out of here, guys. Oh, hello. Oh, sweet Jesus. I guess we're gonna go out the front door. So we're done. So basically, I missed like 2-3 purses at most, which I'm not too bad. But, you know, it's okay. I think 1 statue, and then if I was gonna say the diary kind of really fucked me, to be honest. The diary kind of fucked me. That was my fault. If I would have read the diary beforehand, this would have been so much quicker. So much quicker. I'm not sure where Dum Dum's gonna be, but I'm gonna try to go out the front door. I'm going to attempt to go out the front door. Alright. I'm not sure where he's at. Oh, motherfucker. Hopefully this doesn't hurt me. Get fucked. Alright, where are we going? That's not the way down. Oh, there it is actually, yeah. Alright, we're fine. Oh, there's a lot of them, dude. There's a lot of them. There's one down there too as well. Alright, cool. Yeah, if I actually just read and like understood like the note that the caretaker basically gave, I would not be having this issue. The main objective could have gotten done a long time ago. I'm gonna close off the walkthrough because we're done with it basically at this point. Man, that's kind of sad. What's weird though is I'm gonna look, it seemed like there was like another room or two that I haven't gone into, but it's keys and this and that, but honestly there is nothing else in there. So I'm not sure what it was talking about. I'm not sure if it was a walkthrough through both of them or something like that. I don't know. But as far as I know, I got everything that I needed to get. Optional, regular objectives, and then I've been everywhere, so... Obviously, I don't think I got all the loot, which is fine. I don't really care about that, but as long as I try to get as much as I can, that's fine. These guys are dead, aren't they? These guys are dead. These guys are fucking dead. These guys are 100% dead. Yeah, they're fucking dead. assuming those guys are dead at least. Unless they're werewolves and they turn into werewolves, but I'm assuming they're dead. Okay. Okay, yeah, they're dead. Uh-oh. We have to go into the light at some... Whoa, not now. Jesus. Okay, I see him. I think we stay far away from him, we should be fine. Like, the sight is usually pretty poo-poo on some of the AI in here. We'll go this way. Or, I guess not. Or, I guess we will. Yeah.
Is this a vision?
Oh, shit. Oh, there he is. We're gonna take the shortcut. I'm not sure if I was supposed to do that. Wait, what? Hold on. I want to see where he goes otherwise. I want to see where this happens. Does he just come in here regardless, or does he do it because he heard me clack? Okay, he doesn't. He just heard me make a bunch of noise. So he's just going back to his castle, I guess. Cool. Kind of fucked up the mission, but that's okay. Probably took me like an extra, like, probably few hours because of it. Like, I would say even if I didn't get the optional stuff, this would have taken me a lot longer than it should have by missing that diary and not paying attention to the letter that the caretaker basically had. A 7-hour mission could have been done in like probably like 4 hours or 5 hours. Okay. There's one more after this, by the way. Bing. Oh, I got a good amount of loot. Obviously, found all the secrets. Okay. Not bad. We'll save this another time. Ah, I didn't save it, did I? Please tell me I saved it. Hold on. God damn it. Sorry, guys. I gotta do this again. Thank you for the congrats. Appreciate it. I'm gonna save it, like, basically at the end, because I want to be able to read that next time, obviously, because I'm not gonna be able to read it now. So I'm just gonna, like, save it right at the end here, I guess, and then just, I don't know how it's gonna work. I'll make a hard save in a few areas to see how this goes. That was, yeah, that was decently long. People were saying that this mission was pretty large, to be honest, so, and that was 100% correct. This is a very large mission. I thought Dracula was going to do something at the end of the mission, I'm not going to lie. I thought something was going to happen here. I literally thought something was going to happen. Alright, we're gonna do this next. So we're gonna save here. And then if we continue, so we go here, then continue, then it goes there, so we're fine, right? Cool, alright. I'm gonna eat, I gotta pick up my brother's dad soon, do all that stuff. I will try to play when I get back. I'm extremely tired, though.